Hello, I'm Alicia, and now I'm going to do Life Path number 2. Okay, yesterday we did number 1. Now we're on Life Path number 2. Okay, so with Life Path number 2s, you are considered the duad. Okay, you're about empathy and cooperation. Okay, Life Path number 2, this is the number of equality and unity in diversity. Okay, you're all about equality, justice, and fairness. You tend to see both sides of a situation. You seek balance, harmony, and have great empathy for others. Okay, your best days of the month are 2, 11, and 20. And one thing I think is I keep seeing 2s and 11s. Yesterday, I was seeing it like 11-2, 11-2. And now today, funny, it's 2-11. So, something I need to pay attention to, right? Okay. All right. For Life Path number 2 is your character influences. You're kind. You have a high level of sensitivity to others. You thrive on social interaction and generally tend to succeed professionally because you can see both sides of a situation. Okay. So, you're usually fair, honest, when making decisions and assessments and things like that. In your personal life, you tend to take on unsuitable friends or partners because you try to see like the best in everyone. You tend to give everyone the benefit of the doubt and try to see them for who they truly are or who you feel that they truly are. That also goes along with empathy. And okay, you tend to give more than you receive. You tend to spend more time on helping and healing others and trying to fix them than you do with yourselves. Okay, and you make friends easily. You tend to prioritize your relationships, and you will always support and defend like those that you love. Okay, those that you love. Now, your shadow character, okay, the shadow side, you tend to be a bit overgiving, give too much weight to others' opinions, and you fear judgment, okay? And then the advice for Life Path number 2s is to trust your intuition rather than feeling obliged to others, okay? All right, we're going to continue on here. I'm going to read this stuff out of this book. Okay, for number 2s, all right, your Life Path number 2. Yesterday we did 1, we're on 2. Okay, it says, a born negotiator, you're adaptable and know how to make people happy. Although you prefer to work behind the scenes, you're a great diplomat and can shine if you stand up for yourself and show you have your own opinions. Taking on a role, such as acting, can be a great way to disguise your vulnerable side. Okay, your key potential is to choose a vocation where you can be a mediator, kind of the in-between, You're protective and you're fun to have around. You're everybody's friend. So you tend to get along, well with just about everybody. You enjoy a good social life, but you can be a bit clingy and attach yourself to your job, your past, and your family and feel you can't do without them. You're sensitive and compassionate, and you need to be with someone who makes you feel wanted and adored. So you want that. You feel, that you want someone to make you feel special and all that, probably because most of the time you're the one doing that. You're the one doing that for everyone else. So that's what you long for and you want. You secretly crave emotional closeness, and deep down inside, you are actually sensitive to criticism and blame. But you just don't speak on it too much. All right, you long to be rich, have an ideal family, and be surrounded by a beautiful home, possessions, and the luxuries of life. Okay, on a one-to-one level, you relate to others with ease. People find you charming, willing, and often too compromising. Okay, you're easy to confide in, but there are times when people will take advantage of your outgoing nature too. Okay? We're going to move right along here. I also like to go into like the flow lines, because like I stated, yesterday, you know, in numerology, um, both numerology and astrology, with figuring things out, you know, every number and letter has a flow line, you know, with how it's written, you know, specific, you know, dots or lines or curves, you know, everything has a flow line, because that flow line, you know, is the energy, is the frequency, you know, and how it goes is how things are determined with how we are, okay, our personalities, our characteristics, things of that nature. So for flow line, the behaviors of flow line number 2, your constructive behaviors. You make close and deep contacts. You bond in a deep inner rhythm. You act in a loving and tactful manner with equanimity, meaning together, displaying a moderate, gentle, harmonious nature. You exhibit service without martyrdom, you know. You can give without giving up your whole self, you know, for a cause. You know, you can give without just, oh, it's me, you know, I gotta give everything up, you know, for this whole situation, give my whole self for this whole situation. No, you can give without giving your whole self. Okay. You act friendly, and you're very cooperative. Now, your non-engaging behaviors, okay? You act with ambivalence and self-doubt. You show a low belief in personal power, being sometimes extra sensitive, but that can come into play because since you show so much empathy towards others, you know, then most number 2s, you know, would tend to have empathic nature, you know what I mean, to be an empath. So you're going to be extra sensitive to that. You behave in a way that leads to apathy and kowtowing. Being self-absorbed, not conceited, you know, but sometimes just a little bit self-absorbed. Not too bad, but sometimes if you are being a little bit self-absorbed, it will make you seem standoffish to others. You know, it's like, oh, you know, all they talk about is themselves, or all they think about is themselves. You know, I really don't want to have a conversation with them or engage with them, you know, but it's okay, you know, just for having a conversation, you know, try to make sure that you're incorporating others into that conversation, not just yourself, okay? All right, and then the destructive behaviors, all right, of the flow line of 2 can be manipulating through sulkiness, a bad temper, and lying. Don't do that, let's be honest. Acting in a truly cruel, sadomasochistic, devious manner. Playing the tyrant, victim, and then tyrant again. You know, being, you know, and then, oh, woe is me, and then, you know, kind of like bipolar in a way. You know, nothing is against bipolar people, okay? But, you know, I'm just saying, you know, kind of back and forth, you know, with how you are. Being sly like a fox, like being sneaky, okay? The characteristics, okay, once again, the gender of the flow line of 2, it's feminine and feminine and masculine, and usually you can be quite intuitive. All right, the characteristics are cooperation, understanding, relationship, and balance. Okay, that's what those are. Next, we have, give me 2 seconds here, I apologize. All right. The soul essence of the flow line of 2. All right. The soul essence of 2 is filled with the capacity and desire for contact with others. So, you know, you feel like you need to be around others. You know, you have to have a partner, you know, unlike, you know, the number 1s that, you know, they're okay with being in a relationship, but, you know, they prefer, you know, to be alone, and actually are quite confident in being alone. But the number 2s, you know, that's that duality there. You know, they would love, you know, to be with another. They love the contact with others. This personality loves individuals, groups, communities, nations, and the world as a whole. Okay. The 2 essence is a tireless worker for others who wants to create environments in which people thrive, in which the focus is usually comfort. See, that's that empathy. Okay. Comfort and caring for others. Security, peace, and harmony. The desire to create a better world promotes the ability of the 2 to be diplomatic, empathic, emotionally sensitive to the unsaid words of others. See, that's that intuition. That's that empathy. If you have empathy, then you know what others are feeling. An empath can feel the feelings of others, sometimes pains and things like that too. So having that empathy, being an empath, and then also having that gut intuition, you feel that energy from another. Okay, so then in a sense, you already know how to go about reacting to another person. Your gut tells you how you should react, to another person. Okay, that doesn't mean we always do it, but that's why I just keep saying, let's go with our intuition, with our gut. This in turn creates an astounding ability to welcome in all and then more. There's always room for one more. Okay, the number 2s, like the number 1, like to be alone. Mono means one, and then number 2, they like that partner, So, symbols for the flow line of number 2. The rounded top means possible behaviors, receptive, okay? We have a straight horizontal line, which possible behavior could be very steady, okay? Large container symbol means lots of space for life and others. Okay. Number 2s generally are very humble, okay, which creates a quiet, sometimes obscure life, and amazingly ability to be blessed in the small wonders of life. So you're very humble. Like I said, you appreciate and are very grateful for, the small things in life, the things that most people tend to take for granted, the air we breathe, the grass, the sky, things like that. Number 2s are more apt, to be grateful for things like that. They're not so much about the showiness or the money, it's about in here. They're very humble. They're very humble. Okay. The only rigidity is the support of others, which 2 will do with quite a force, few will go against. Okay. The learning is to gain the golden drop of wisdom through developing a commitment to a sense of purpose and direction that gives direct benefit to the number 2. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do here, and that's it on those. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, hold on, let me pause this so I'm not like moving all around. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to clear out the cards. I'm going to pray. Dear Lord God, please protect me with your wide light of protection always. Please help me to clearly see, hear, feel, and know the messages I'm about to receive and give. My intention is to communicate with spirit, with my spirit guides, with angels, with energy, and to do a general mediumship reading with tarot and my other oracle cards for the life path numbers 2. For life path number 2, we're going to do some tarot here for life path number 2s. Okay, what do the people who are life path number 2s? Okay, well, here's a couple that are coming out here. There's one so far. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, what are the messages that we need to get out for the life path number 2s today? The 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to look this up. Alrighty, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, it says you're so close to reaching your goal, but alas, it isn't time to celebrate quite yet. When you pause and look at your progress, do so with gratitude rather than frustration. See, that comes with the humbleness of the number 2. You're grateful for each little step and milestone, that you're taking and that actually comes along, okay? You're being asked to remember that the journey toward achievement is an adventure, not a destination. Okay, so enjoy every little step. Like I said, you're grateful for every little step and milestone that you're taking. How can you enjoy the work you're doing even more? Trust that when the time is right, the fruits of your labor will be perfectly ripe and celebration will be in order. Okay, so just like I said, celebrate the little things. That comes with humility. That comes with the humility of the number 2. Okay, all right, it says you may be in a hurry. Oh, this is for love and romance for number 2s. You may be in a hurry to get to a particular relationship milestone, but try to slow down and enjoy the adventure imbued in the moment. Take it all in, being grateful for each little moment, okay? The universe is bringing the right relationship to you at the right time. Be patient and continue to work on taking care of yourself. All right, for career and money, you may be disappointed by where you are in your current job, feeling you should be furthering your career, but this is a part of the process. Have faith that with continued perseverance, you can achieve your goals. Stay patient and continue to dedicate yourself to the hard work you've been putting in. And then for personal and spiritual, you're very close to seeing the tangible results of your efforts. Don't give up now. Your daily self-care or spiritual routine is slowly bringing about the changes you've been hoping for. Stay positive, and grateful for the small promises you keep to yourself since they compound over time. And before I do the next little card, I'm getting something here, for the number 2s, and then we'll see if the next card coming out, goes along with what I'm saying here. But, gosh, again with the party, I'm hearing party, and celebration. I'm not talking about like going out and like, getting wasted, but I'm talking about like a party, a celebration, that is occurring. Yay, that's what I'm hearing. Yay. I'm hearing clapping. What is it? Brandon. There's a Brandon. I just heard the name Tanisha. I went to school with a Tanisha, but I heard Tanisha, and then a Brandon, and there's an Eric. And a Mandy, not Amanda, but Mandy. Derek. Elizabeth. Terrell. There's a Steve. There was Elizabeth. Now there's a Beth. There's all these names are coming through. Okay, I'm not sure if all these names are Lifepath number 2s, and that's what I'm assuming or guessing. Brandon, Tanisha, Eric, Mandy, Derek, Elizabeth, Terrell, Steve, and Beth. It's either Terrell or Terrell. It's Terrell. Balloons. I'm seeing balloons. Not sure, like that numbers, people's birthdays may be coming up soon. But celebration, birthdays. I'm hearing movie. People are watching, like TV, like people are watching a show and people are celebrating something. Surprise. That's what I heard. Surprise. Like maybe someone's, not to ruin it, maybe someone's going to have a surprise birthday party or something. I don't know, a surprise celebration. I just heard the Truman Show. Lack of knowing. That's what I heard too. Lack of knowing, but knows. That's what I heard. Lack of knowing, but knows. I heard, how are we going to do this? I'm not sure these people, maybe the names I named have come together to do something. Okay, this is what I want to know. All right, Spirit, with what's coming through with these names and this celebration for these life path number 2s, what is this about? Okay, what is this about? Okay. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, if I can get there. Okay, Queen of Cups. Anyhow, it represents an actual person in your life who embodies these characteristics, including yourself. But this card can also symbolize the energetic presence of intense emotions in your life. Okay, ask yourself, is there someone who has been influencing my emotions? Have my emotions been trying to tell me something? When I look within, what messages do I receive about nurturing myself? Okay, so number 2s, all of these coming out about the surprises, the celebrations, all of that. Yay, yay, yay. You know, everything I was writing down here. Surprise, 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 celebrating, you know, not knowing, but how are we going to do this? Lack of knowing. Okay. You're doing the right thing, okay? Sometimes, and I will say this, whatever part of your celebration, because I feel like it's somebody trying to put something on for somebody else. This group of people, or a group of people, might be trying to put on some type of celebration for somebody else, okay? It's but I think there is a feeling or a lack of, like, it's not going to be enough, you know, like, is this person really going to like it and enjoy it? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. You know, because in you guys being so humble, you know, sometimes less is more. Less is more, you know, and with whatever you're doing for whatever person and whatever type of celebration this is going to be, the person will love it. You know, I'm telling you right now, that's what Spirit is saying. The person will love it. So, you know, don't be fearful of that, okay? Whatever you're trying to do for whomever, it's going to work out great, and everything is going to go as planned. It's going to go smooth, and the people are going to love it, and it's going to be a great celebration. I'm hearing, you know, celebration of life and rebirth, and you know, so life and rebirth is what the celebration is about, you know, new beginnings. So, okay, for the Queen of Cups, for life path number 2s. All right, when it comes to love and romance, this card may represent a wonderful romance with loving, nurturing, compassionate partner. Do not be afraid of vulnerability in your relationships, as they are signs of emotional intelligence that lead to deeper connections. Okay? Listen to your heart and heed your intuition, since trusting yourself will lead you to experience greater love. The Queen of Cups also carries indications of motherhood, children, and family. Okay, so when it comes to number 2s, you know, being that empath and feeling the feelings of others, but then but then also, you know, wanting, I cannot speak right now, wanting to mother and nurture and take care of others, you know, that's that mothering nature, you know, but you also need to learn that it's okay to have somebody take care of you, take care of your needs too. You know, you can't be the one who's always, oh, I gotta fix them, I gotta take care of them. You need taken care of also, okay? Allow those people to come into your life and help take care of you. Okay, it is okay. It is, humble yourself in that aspect, okay, with not having to be the fixer and the caretaker all the time. Allow others to love you and take care of you in the way that you deserve to be taken care of also, okay? So then also career and money for life path number 2 with the Queen of Cups. Using your intuition in the workplace reveals new opportunities, okay? Be open and receptive to creative inspiration that's coming your way. You may notice an outpouring of nurturing support, See? Other people trying to take care of you for a specific project or increase supportiveness for someone in your workplace. All right? You are creating something you care about. So protect your ideas while letting them breathe and grow. Okay? Letting them breathe and grow. You know, that comes back with sitting back and humbling ourselves and being grateful, like I said earlier, for each little step and milestone, you know, that we're going through and that we're taking. You know, like I just said a second ago too, sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more. So be grateful for each little step, you know, and progress that you're making and taking. Okay? You know, and all will work out. All will work out. And as I said, you know, a few readings ago, you know, 3 or 4 of them, you know, 2024 is going to be the year. It's going to be the year. I'm telling you. 2024. Okay, personal and spiritual, focus on developing your intuitive abilities. Activities like dream analysis and journaling about messages you receive in dreams can help you become more in tune with your inner self. Spend as much time as you can with people who inspire you and embrace activities that allow you to be more creative. You may also find joy in spending time at home, nesting, redecorating, and putting your love into everything you do. Okay, number 2's with the celebration and this party. That's why I said you guys are putting everything into it, but you're feeling that what you've put into it is not going to be enough for the person or people that you're putting this celebration, you know, on for. No, it's going to be great and it's going to be lovely. You know, it's actually going to turn out a heck of a lot better than what you ever imagined. You know, it's going to be, I'm not saying it's going to be on a grand scale, but it's going to feel like it's going to be grander than what you think it is. Okay, it's going to be grander than what you think it is, because you guys are doing it from love and care and kindness and with humility. Okay, so that's why whatever this party celebration is, it is going to be phenomenal. I'm just telling you that right now. It's going to be phenomenal. All right. Okay. Next then, though, we have, and my stomach is starting to get, okay, that would be 15, but it is reversed. We did get the devil card reversed. Okay, here, you know, shadow sides, self-sabotaging things, but with it being reversed, it is a very good sign, you know, because the devil is about self-sabotaging behaviors and practices, you know, that you need to look out for. But with it being reversed, it is a good sign, pointing to a renewal of hope or abandonment of toxic or unhealthy situations. See? This card in reverse points to freedom from an old and destructive pattern. It also can suggest that making a difficult or unpopular decision will be for the best. Okay, like I just stated a moment ago, you know, with, you know, before I even started reading about that card, because, you know, this party, the celebration, like I said, it's going to be phenomenal. You know, it's going to be about rebirth and new things and great things to come, you know, and then this had come out because the Queen and the Devil came out together. So, okay, that's the 3 I'm going to do for the tarot, you know, for Life Path number 2s. That's what all this is for, Life Path number 2s. All right? Next, I'm going to do like I did with the others, okay? We have the Healing Spirits Oracle. And, alrighty, so, Healing Spirits. What do we have to say for Life Path number 2s? Life Path number 2s. Okay. All right. And of course, we have 2 cards that came out. The first one, lost but never alone. This is the message for Life Path number 2s. Lost but never alone. See? Because like I stated earlier in the original thing for the life path number twos. Like the number ones, they like the solitude. They're okay with being an individual and being alone. But the number twos, they like that unity, that duality. Okay, lost but never alone. Lost but never alone. Let's read this real quick. Okay. There might be times in this world when you feel a great distance between yourself and others, and the sinking feeling of loneliness brings you down. This is the perfect moment to call on your spirit guide and ask if you can know the better. Your guide will have been waiting for this moment and will be happy to connect with you. In meditation, ask if you can receive a personal sign or sensation that will only occur when your guide is close to you or is acknowledging a question of yours, okay? The same signs or sensations will appear repeatedly until you understand this is your guide's personal calling card and their way of building trust with you. Okay, in whatever way you practice things, whether it be through prayer, through meditation, if there's people out there that, like doing the spells or, doing things with crystals or, just however you go about, with your God, with your higher source, with your higher power, however you go about doing it, like I said, whether it be through prayer, meditation, any other way, ask for it. And I stated this yesterday and the day before, all you have to do is ask and you shall receive. Okay. Pray upon it, ask about it, write it down, speak it out loud, do whatever you need to do to manifest these things. That goes with asking and you shall receive. You ask, you put it out into the universe, and then you help to, bring it about, manifest it, pray upon it. Your prayers will be answered, but I am going to say this. There are things that you need to do in order, to help you along. Sometimes I feel, in my opinion, that, when we ask for divine guidance, from God or, from our angels or other sources, from the light, Mother Earth, whatever it may be, when we're asking, for divine intervention, for them to step in. I know sometimes when we're at a point to where maybe we can't handle life, or we can't completely do everything on our own, and then that's when we're asking for divine intervention. Please step in, please help me, then they will drastically step in and put things in your life, signs, synchronicities. Not just that, they will actually force things to happen in your life, if they feel that you're just at a point where it cannot, actually be done by you at that time. That is their purpose, to help you. So like I've stated before, just reach out, just pray, just ask. When it comes to God, pray. You can write a note. Same thing with the angels, same thing with Mother Earth, whoever your light source is, your God, your higher power, light source. Next. This comes with manifestation too, because like I've stated before, when we're trying to manifest things, or pray about things, unless we're just at an ultimate low to where we absolutely can do nothing, in order to manifest something, and I have said this before too, but I am going to use this example because some people feel like, I'm going to manifest, being prosperous and abundance, and I want to be rich and wealthy, so I'm going to manifest me winning the lottery. Okay. That's not how it works. And because you're not going to become prosperous and abundant, or rich and wealthy. Number one, if you're trying to win the lottery and if you don't play, you're not going to win. How can you win? If you have ill intentions when it comes to it, it's not going to happen. Because prosperity, abundance, richness, and wealthiness is not about this. It's not all about the Benjamins. I'm going to say that it's not all about the Benjamins, because it starts within here, and I preach this, and I talk about this all the time, because prosperity, abundance, richness, and wealthiness is all in here in your heart. It's about who you are as a human being, who you are as a person, how you treat other people, how you talk to other people, that kind, compassionate, side of you, how you treat others, how you show others how you feel, the love, compassion, caring, empathy, not just sympathy, but empathy, being there, being kind, trying to do what you can, putting your all into things and having good intentions in every single thing that you do. That in turn will help you manifest the prosperity, abundance, richness and wealthiness, that you as a person, as a human being, deserve in this lifetime, because we all deserve it. We all deserve it, but we just have to put it out there too. If we put out there, being a good human being and doing for others, even if we can't do for ourselves, and having those good intentions and doing for others, not expecting, things in return, and loving everyone unconditionally, wholeheartedly, and even if they've made mistakes, or say are in addiction or are in jail or prison, because none of us are perfect and none of us are without fault, so seeing as number twos do, seeing the person for who they truly are. We say this, I see you. When somebody says to you, I see you, what does that mean? It means I see your soul. I see who you truly are, which all of us are a part of God. God is in every single one of us. Every single one of us, and everything we do, we're supposed to do it in a godlike manner, in a good manner, in an unconditional, loving manner in all that we do, because that is what he wants. That is what he is about. Love, unconditional love, showing care, compassion, unconditional love for others. That is what will help you manifest the things that you desire, okay? And in turn, being that good person, showing all these things for others, in turn, will bring you and manifest, the actual physical Benjamins that you're hoping for. It really truly will. It really truly will. And some people don't believe that, but and I didn't for a long time either, but I'm now beginning to understand all of this, because it all starts in here. And and actually not just in here with others, but you have to love yourself also. You have to be happy and content in every situation. You have to love yourself in order to show all this towards others. You're not going to do things for others and then hold it over their head. Well, I did this for you. Well, I did this for you. Oh, well, I don't have that. I don't have this. Sometimes we have to get the shirt off of our back, to show that I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to do this for another person, even though I don't have anything, even though I don't have anything. And you don't need to boast about it. You don't need to brag about it, because God knows what you're doing and God sees what you're doing. Others out there will see what you're doing and how you are being, and treating others as a human being. What a person you are. Okay, let's remember that. Let's remember that. That needed to be channeled. That's why I said all that. Okay, second card, courage arrives when you step over fear. Courage arrives when you step over fear. So we need to step over the fear of what others are going to think about us, okay? How others are going to perceive us, and take us. All right? Who cares? Who cares? It's about who we truly are. And like I said, the only ones that really matter is ourselves and God. And then the right people will see what you're doing and who you truly are. And they, in turn, God will put them in your lives, okay, for them to help you. Make it through. If you feel that you can't do that on your own, that comes back with the prayer, with the manifestation, okay? See, everything works together. Okay, Courage arrives when you step over fear. There is a fine line between cowardice and courage, and one step backward or forward can make a huge difference. Hold on. Okay, and this is also, ironic, because when I went to my CR meeting, on Wednesday night, the guy that was speaking there about our lesson had to do with victory and things like that. And he started speaking about, when you take one step forward and then you might take a couple steps back and then another step forward and then 3 more steps back and then 2 steps forward and then 5 steps back. And, it's and how that was the cycle, and basically, we have to go through those trials and tribulations. We have to go through those because the steps forward, we're not going to get the steps forward if we don't, sometimes get knocked down a couple notches and take those few steps back, because those are the lessons. Those are the lessons, that God is putting in our path that we have to learn from in order to get to where, we want to go. So, okay, anyhow, continuing on. All right, the ascended masters, which are the higher archangels, the ascended masters, which are who? Ascended masters. Jesus was an ascended master, okay? Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, those were ascended masters. Those 3, there's others, but those 3 are to be known, the only ascended masters, or the only archangels, sorry, that's why they're called ascended masters. Okay, those 3, Jesus, Archangel Michael, and Gabriel, are, as far as I've researched and have read, the only 3 archangels that have been sent down here from God to earth. That's why they're called ascended masters, okay? Now, if I'm wrong, somebody please correct me, okay? But from what I've read, those are the only 3 thus far, that God has put here on earth in our path that we have seen, that human beings have seen in physical form. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Jesus. All right, the ascended masters in the higher spirit realms were courageous in their earthly lives, and they stood up for what they believed, no matter the consequences. So they were martyrs. They were martyrs for God and for the cause, which was to turn our lives over to Him. Okay. When you truly believe in a cause, see, there's that martyrdom. Yeah. It's a right to fight for it. And the real fight can never be lost or won. It can only be experienced. To fight for what is right is its own victory. You know inside that this is not a struggle, but another lesson. One that will allow you to experience another aspect of your nature. So walk tall and move forward. Okay? Be proud of yourself in all you do. Be proud of yourself in every little... Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't flipping off the camera. I was scratching my face. I got to watch that. I tend to use my middle finger quite a bit, but I'm not flipping anybody off. Anyhow, walk tall, in your progress, whether it be, you may think it's tiny, but in all the aspects of life, in all the universe, and to God, it's huge. It is huge, okay? It is huge. All right, next, we're going to do, okay, those are the only 2 that came out for the healing spirits. Okay, these are Lifepath number 2. That's what this reading is about, Lifepath number 2s. All right, next, our daily crystal inspiration. All right, so for Lifepath number 2s, what is our daily crystal inspiration that we have for Lifepath number 2s? Oh, okay. Top 1. Angel light. Angel light. One of my favorites. Angel light. I love angel light. Angel light. Okay? It says support is all around you. What was I just talking about a minute ago? Ask and you shall receive. From God, the angels, ascended masters, all of that. Support is all around you. They're all around you. Okay, you just have to ask help me. God, help me. Angels, help me. Step in. I need you. I need your guidance. I need your direction. I need you to step in. Divine intervention. I can't do this on my own. I need help. Put people in my lives that can help me grow and prosper. Okay? Yeah, a little prayer right there. If you want to repeat that and go right ahead, go right ahead. Angel light, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. Angel light is one of my favorite crystals, and so is opalite. So angel light, yes, is the solid blue, usually rounded, okay? And I will show you. And then this is opalite. This is opalite, and it changes colors. It's like a yellow and a blue, okay? That's beautiful. Opalite and angel light. But anyhow, the card for you today is angel light. I'll show it again, okay? Support is all around you. Yes, they are. God is all around you. Angels are all around you. You are not alone. Help and support are always available to you, whether through your friends, family, or guardian angels. Stay open to receiving that comforting energy. Allow others into your life. Reach out when you need your community by your side. Not all of us are comfortable asking for assistance, but trust that others want to help and, in fact, are often grateful to do so. It's okay to accept, even create and support the support system you need and deserve. Even the strongest among us have moments of vulnerability. We can't do everything on our own. That's what I said. We can't do it all on our own. We need to ask for help. There is a strength in allowing yourself to receive comfort and grow from a place of acceptance. So the next time someone extends a helping hand, take it with grace and gratitude, okay? Take it with grace and gratitude. Just accept it. Just accept it. Accept it for what it is. Don't feel, that, oh my gosh, there's, other intentions or people have ulterior motives. Let's get out of that paranoia. Let's get out of that stinking thinking, and just think, okay, maybe they're just actually wanting to do something for me. Maybe they're just a nice person, maybe they're actually trying to help me along. Take it, receive it. I have done that. I have shut down so many people in my life that were actually just trying to help me and be there for me. But actually, when I pushed them aside, of course, I was still much so in my addiction, so I didn't want to see it. I wasn't able to see it. I was not able to see it. I didn't allow myself to see it because I didn't want to at that time. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. A lot of us are ready now. Okay, the core questions to ask yourself with the angel light crystal inspiration of the day, life path number 2s. When was the last time that you offered help? Okay, when was the last time you asked for help? Do you feel deserving of the support? Okay, because in my addiction, in my trauma, things like that, I know that is another reason as to why I push people off, and we don't realize it, but in our subconscious, and internally, we don't feel like we deserve it. We don't feel like that we're worthy of that we're worthy of love, that we're worthy of somebody helping us, of somebody stepping in, because we don't feel good about ourselves. We don't love ourselves, and once we start loving ourselves, then we can see, yes, man, I am enough. I am a good person. I am love, and I'm full of love, and the things that I do are good and great, and for the good of others, and I see that in myself now, and the right people will see that also. Okay, and your crystal action affirmation, positive affirmation of the day is support is all around me. Say that, pray that support is all around me. Today, practice asking for help from a friend, family member, or guardian angel, even for the smallest task. Okay? And I just said that, little prayer a moment ago, to God and the angels and everything. And, you can play it back, you can write down, you can repeat it, however you want to do it. But just remember, support is all around me. Okay, support is all around me. Even if you don't feel it is physically, and even if you feel like, you're at your lowest and you can't do it, just pray and keep praying and ask for it. It will come. If you feel you need to beg for it, beg. It will come. It will come. It really will. And even if you're not seeing it, it could be the smallest little thing, but that smallest little thing can turn into this huge, huge celebration. Huge celebration. And that all goes back to what I channeled earlier, because that's what they just said. The smallest little thing will turn into a huge celebration. Okay. And then one more for Life Path number 2s, we will have our Starseed Oracle. For those of you that feel, you are Starseeds. Okay, for life. Whoa, hold on. That flew out. Oh, whoa, that went way over. Hold on. Pause. Okay, sorry about that. I dropped a bunch. But we're looking for one card for the Life Path number 2s. For Starseeds, those who believe they are Starseeds. This is for Life Path number 2s. All right. Hold on, it flew out again. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Yep, I had to move. All right. Our first one, they have 3 that came out. So, for Life Path number 2s. All right, the first one, it says the Seas of Mintaka. Look at my hair. That's okay. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light, okay? Bringing unconscious to light. That all has to do, in my opinion, before I read about it, but I'm going to give my take on it, what I'm channeling. What I'm channeling is that all goes back to support is all around you. Prayer, God, angels, all of it. And now the starseeds, seeing the potential, bringing the unconscious to light. Okay, your dreams, everything you want. What was I just talking about a few minutes ago? Manifestation, manifesting the things that we want in our life. Okay, praying on it, manifesting it, bringing your dreams into reality, bringing your dreams into manifestation, bringing the unconscious to light. Okay, the Seas of Mintaka, and I will read that. Okay, the Seas of Mintaka. Okay. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So you could see right through them. See right through it, So I'm wondering, and this is being channeled too, I'm wondering, because I don't know if, for those of you that saw on the news and all over the internet where they found an ocean underneath our ocean. Okay, it's basically mirrored. So below the Earth's ocean, could that be the Seas of Mintaka? Because if we could see directly through it, and if it's like a mirror, then their seas are the window or the mirror. You know what I mean? Crystal clear. If theirs is crystal clear, then we would be able to see us through it, right? That's just my take on it. I could be wrong, but yes, they found the ocean, or an ocean underneath the ocean. So, told you. Again, Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet, like I said the other day. Star seeds are beings from other planets, from other star systems, put here in human form, and so anyhow, and they do live out there still, starseeds do, in their own star system, on their own planet, in their own universe and galaxy, okay? We're not the only ones. Okay, water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka can represent this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. See, possibility and potential is endless. Just like you can see throughout, the entire Seas of Mintaka, okay? Our dreams, our manifestations are endless possibilities. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. Like I said, and all that goes back, reverts back to the self-love and how you love yourself and how you care for others too. You know, how you are about yourself and then how you treat others in every single situation. Okay? That is going to help bring about, betterness in your life, better love in your life, better prosperity, abundance. Okay? All in your life. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. As I stated yesterday, yes, me doing this and trying to get myself out there, people are going to, see the right person, or people are going to see, my intentions and what I'm trying to do here, that I'm trying to have a voice, and I do have a voice, and my intentions are good, and that, everything I'm channeling and saying is from the light and is for a greater purpose. The greater purpose is to bring love and unity and peace and harmony and get the world back to that, get the earth back to that, because the earth was dying. The earth was dying because we're killing it, because we're killing each other and ourselves, because, we've lost sight of faith and lost sight of God and his true purpose and earth's true purpose. And that is to love each other. That is to love ourselves, love each other, and love God. We've got to get back to that. We've got to get back to that. Get out of all this, and yes, I understand I'm using, my phone, technology right now, but get back to the basics. Get back to the basics, Like I said, my binaural beats, my vibrations, herbs, plants, crystals, the earth in itself, grounding, meditation, all of, the sages, the Palo Santos, all of this stuff, connecting with yourself, with source, you know what I mean? All of these things, clearing out our energy chakras, all of these things are bringing us back to ourselves, so we are able to connect with source, with God, and love God in the way that we are tended to. Okay? He wants to speak to us. He wants to speak to us. You just have to wake up. You have to clear your mind. Okay? You have to wake up. Open up that third eye, and be able to hear him, see him, and hear him the way that he wants us to, and can allow us to. You have to believe it. You have to have belief and faith. Okay? That needed to be channeled too. Okay. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. Okay? This also goes with life path number 2's. What did I say at the very beginning? They see the best in everyone. They try to see the best in everyone. All right? Maybe a lot of life path number 2's are Mintakan star seeds. Could be. Okay? If you don't believe it, that's fine. If you do, maybe look into it. Look into the Mintakans. All right? Like I said, I'm going to do a whole thing too on star seeds eventually, but I'm going to get through the life path numbers first, and then I'm going to go in on, do some things on star seeds, do some things on, angels, archangels, ascended masters, all the different types of angels, because where there was light, there was dark, so you have to know both sides to understand things. Okay. No, I don't practice any type of the other, like I've stated before, but you, in order to not be ignorant, you need to educate yourself on all of it so you can understand it, a bit better. And then also want to do something on crystals, So anyhow, you may have received this card as a confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. See, that's great. The number 2's with your celebration, with your party that you're trying to have. I told you it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. Okay? everything will work out. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. See, isn't that great? That's great. According to Carl Jung, okay, who was a psychologist, psychiatrist, one of them, Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate, okay? When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind, all right? Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? What are you dreaming about that you want to manifest? That's exactly what that means. What needs to be brought to the light of day, okay? Do it. Pray upon it. Bring it to manifestation, okay? Ask for that divine intervention. Ask for help. Bring your dreams into a reality, all right? Come out of the darkness into the light, okay? How can you see potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to the light, all right? Wow. Next, for life path number 2s, for the star seeds, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay, the Arcturians were also a type of species of starseed, okay? Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. There we go. Physical and emotional healing. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, or it's kind of blurry. I don't know why. Okay, anyhow, deep cellular healing. All right. A, B, C, D. I'm just going to read through this real quick. They're telling me, meaning my spirit guides, just to read this one. Your body knows how to heal. See, yes, we were designed to heal ourselves. It was designed to heal ourselves through a natural way, through vibrations, through energy, through crystals and gemstones, through herbs, okay? Not through this man-made, medicine, through what God put here on earth for us, okay? That's what those were intended for. Healing is your natural state. We also heal ourselves when we sleep. That's why it's great, to get, rest and sleep. Because our mind is busy all day long. Our conscious mind is busy all day long. And our subconscious cannot operate properly when our conscious mind is in disarray, and all of that. So our brain actually works its best when we're sleeping, because our dreams, and everyone, and you can research this and look into this too, everyone dreams thousands of dreams per night. Now, whether or not we remember them, that's not it. But our dreams, thousands and thousands per night, okay, per night. And our dreams, it is what they're trying to tell us. That's why they say pay attention to your dreams. Our dreams are messages, okay? Our dreams are messages, okay? And then when our subconscious mind and brain, is feeding on these dreams and these messages, that is what is giving us those dreams and messages, our subconscious, which is the other side, which is God, which is spirit, trying to tell us something. We have to learn how to wake up our subconscious mind, okay? And you can reach that. I know some of you have heard of DMT, okay? And there's a lot of controversy with DMT. And real DMT is a natural state of being. It is a natural thing that you're supposed to experience. Natural, actual DMT that human beings experience is only to be experienced naturally without ingesting anything, without taking anything, okay? Actual natural DMT is supposed to be experienced twice in a human being's life, and that is when you are born and when you die. Okay? Almost, when people say, oh, I saw this flash of pictures, flash of things, my life was flashing before me. Okay, that is DMT. That is DMT. And that's DMT. So real natural DMT is to be experienced twice in a human being's life. That is without ingesting anything. There is a DMT, which, made correctly, is derived and comes from a specific plant, leaf, okay, that is not even found here in the United States, and it is a very rare plant. I know there's chemists out there and people that can try to imitate, the DMT, and from this plant, extract whatever, from this leaf, from this plant, this exotic plant and a tree, and but it's not the same, because DMT is supposed to be experienced naturally. And so a lot of you that are doing DMT, out there, or have done it, you're basically just doing a type of acid and shroom that's combined, and they're putting it off as DMT, okay? And it's what it is. These chemists, these people have come together, and I don't want to sound like some conspiracy person or whatever, but sometimes, could be the government, coming together. And I'm just going to stop with that, because I don't want this to be taken off. Okay, so anyhow, all right. Deep cellular healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical, natural ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body. Take care of yourself. Meditate, ground, okay? Even prayer, meditation, grounding, all right? Those are the ways to heal yourself. To give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. Take care of yourself, all right? You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being. If our emotional well-being, in our emotional state, is blocked, if our energy chakras are blocked, which, start to become blocked, when our peace is disrupted, all right, then it wasn't peace at all. But if our contentment, is disrupted, our mental health stability is disrupted because we're depressed or anxious, all of those negative energies that are coming in, if all of that is disrupted, then that will cause our energy chakras, to become blocked, and then in turn can become physically ill. Okay, so if we start with our mental health and, spiritually and mentally, if it becomes blocked, then in turn we become physically ill. So in a sense, yes, we can cause ourselves sickness and ailments, physical sickness and ailments, because of our mental and spiritual state. Okay. You may be called to switch things up with your body or emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. So if you feel that you need to go to a counselor and talk things out to release that, do that. Okay. If you're into the other things, get an attunement done, an energy chakra attunement, which is clearing out, all of your 7 energy chakras, go to an energy healer, okay, and get cleared out and attuned. Go to a Reiki master and get cleared out and attuned. Use crystal gemstones, use herbs, use prayer, use whatever you feel. Go outside, walk around barefoot, just lay in the grass, go to the ocean, whatever you feel is best to help ground you and bring you back to yourself, to help center yourself and release all of that negativity. Do what is best for you, okay? The Arcturians, which are a type of starseed, are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They're healers. Arcturians are healers in every sense of the word. Okay, and I know this because I've studied on starseeds a bit here. And Arcturians. So they want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and tranquil heart. And I've stated this before to each of you. If any of you are into crystals and gemstones, selenite helps regenerate your skin cells, okay? Revitalize your skin cells. You can sleep with it on, you can lay with it on, you can just place it on, you could wave it over, however you feel. But selenite helps regenerate your skin cells, okay? So if you're into crystals and gemstones, I can't talk. Selenite. It also takes away negative energy, and brings about positivity. It also helps recharge and charge all the other crystals and gemstones, especially the ones that you cannot put in water, okay? So selenite, help regenerate, yes. And I will attribute selenite and crystals and gemstones to, I will say, my appearance, because there for a while I was looking very haggard and worn out and things like that, and meditation and attunements, and yes, the crystals have helped dramatically. Love it. Selenite, love it. It helps rejuvenate you, helps you bring you back, and revitalize you to who you're supposed to be, okay? Okay, the Arcturians want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and tranquil heart. I repeated that. Okay, so for the starseed activation, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. Okay. And then last here, for Lifepath number 2's, your starseed card, it is wait. It says wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. All right, so let's not try to jump into things. Let's sit back and wait, okay, before you jump all in. See, it's showing somebody jumping in, feet first, all right? Just wait. Surprise. Things are going to happen. There's going to be a celebration, right? Surprise. Wait. For Lifepath number 2's last one. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected, and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. Okay, we want things right now. It's okay. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something has gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean, wait, it's not yet time. The details are being woven, okay? As with, like I said before, ask and you shall receive, okay? And Everything comes in divine right timing. Okay, when you pray to God, to angels, and you're asking for divine intervention. That's right. They're working behind the scenes. Things may not always come in the allotted time that we as humans feel that they should come, but everything comes in divine right timing, okay? Just sit back, breathe, and relax, okay? God is working. Angels are working for the betterment of you, all right? Our challenge is to keep trusting, keep that faith, keep that faith in God. Trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing is happening. Things are working behind the scenes. To remember that no matter how long or bitter, the winter, spring does always come. No matter how bitter the winter, spring does always come. It's spring now. Something is going to spring forward this spring. I said that in my reading a couple readings ago. Spring, summer, fall. Things are coming about this spring. New things are coming in the spring. Remember that. Spring is our time. We're going to spring forward. Okay? To remember that you don't need to solve all the world's problems in a single day. And that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. Get plenty of rest. Get plenty of rest. Meditate. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mysteries of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline that you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. What did I say? What did I just say? Things are working behind the scenes. Sit back, be patient, and rest better than you can ever imagine. I can only imagine. Mercy me. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you slow down, be more patient, and well? Okay? How can you slow down, be more patient, and well? All right? With being patient. Again, I say this every day. I don't care. Let's practice it. Grounding, meditation, and prayer. Okay? Sitting, being silent. Sitting, listening to binaural beats, vibrations. Okay? Sitting outside in the quiet, listening to the wind, listening to the birds. Okay? Doing what brings you closest to earth, to yourself, and to God is what you need to do. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Yes, this was a long one, but this messages needed to be channeled. Lifepath number 2. All right? I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you. All right? Peace, love, and light to everyone. All right? Much love. Bye-bye.